at his best will make this a
0-0-2.
very fun match. Here we go. Let's play pickleball.
Good start from B.Johns. And I have a question for you, Dave. I have a number written down in my notes here. The amount of hours that Ben and Collin have been heads up from each other practicing and playing.
47,213,000.
Mine was 3,280. But I think that your guess is reasonable too.
I mean, just an insane number.
Yes.
I was being facetious, but the other part of the breakup is not only did they break up as partners, Ben moved the heck on out of Austin and is in South Florida now, so they don't get to do that anymore.
Just rolled out.
Jimmy looking for a way to finish this rally, and then Collin hits one half as hard, but placement over power.
Ignatowich put the ball away. You just need Collin's help for one, big fella. I mean, I mentioned the other day how well this team fits on paper, Ignatowich and Collin Johns. So it is in the cards to get a win. I would have to say I don't think it's going to happen right here, but it is more than possible.
Beautiful combo from Gabe Tardio, and Ben and Collin are no longer Major League Pickleball teammates, as Collin Johns is out of Major League Pickleball, waived by the Carolina Hogs. So breakup all across the board. No way, CJ. Are you kidding me? Ben just hits an absolute missile, and CJ hits a clean winner back cross court. Cross court?
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be different because Ben, I'm sure, is going to send that pretty darn close to his brother. Tied at 1. Oh, the CJ reset clinic, and then he catches his brother and tags Gabe. My goodness, Collin Johns is ready to roll here today.
1-1-2.
Just tuck that shoulder casual. Let go. But I mean, no one has more insights than Collin Johns into the mind of B.Johns and the patterns of B.Johns.
1-1-1.
The algorithm knows.
Tough luck there.
Second serve. 1-1-2.
I mean, just hammers the first volley, and all they could do is watch it land.
1-1-1.
Pretty hard squeeze in the middle from the right from Collin Johns here. Interesting court positioning from him.
Wow, and Ben chose not to send one there.
Second serve. One, 1-2. Set out.
I mean, the Ignatowich punch.
Yeah, it's heavy. It was from an offensive perspective on the previous point, and this time as a counterattack.
1-1-1. Second serve.
Time return, forcing Ignatowich to short hop the third shot.
1-1-2.
2 missed thirds for Ignatowich, and he's going to see a lot of returns his way.
Almost all. It's not the strength of his game.
1-1-1.
We've seen the strength with the power that he possesses.
Second serve.
So Ben sends a serve, and
there's only a select few that have it all.
1-1-2.
Tremendous dig from Jimmy.
Point.
Oh. Jimmy looking for it again.
2-1-2.
Backhand side, and he probably needs to continue to look for that same shot, even if it doesn't work out every time. Gabe firing a couple off the bounce and even passing up some air speed up opportunities to fire.
1-2-1.
I mean, Gabe getting the one before that back is remarkable, but just prolonging the agony is Big Papa Jimmy coming in hot.
Solo shake and bake from James Ignatowich.
2-2-1. Second serve. Two, 2-2.
So a missed third drive and then a sky-high drop from CJ, who's probably surprised the return came to him.
Yeah, I was thinking CJ might start running over in front of James Ignatowich to take the third. He's got to handle his own side first.
Second serve.
There are times when Gabe's speed ups off the bounce look terrific. Today in this match, a little wild.
He's got a lot of time to correct
2-2-2.
But I think that's 3, not really that close from him early.
Wow. And Jimmy put a mannequin out on the court and just started smashing pickleballs at the mannequin, and the practice made perfect right there.
That's right. Got to put the dummy out on court, and yeah, there was I saw that clip about 6 or 7 in a row, right to the throat of that poor mannequin.
2-2-1. Second serve.
James Ignatowich looking to change direction out of that cross-court pattern with Ben.
2-2-2.
Poke it straight up the line and can't make it.
Great serve. Wow, so a couple of soft errors from Ignatowich there, but this is the ultimate pitcher's duel. We've been playing for a while, and it's deuces on both sides. Nice job by Collin.
Reload from Collin, really nicely. Ben has not done much damage to his older brother thus far.
Set out.
Okay, another empty trip.
Who wants to score some points here, fellas? Hard to come by.
2-2-1.
That's deep, and
Point.
Collin and Jimmy Ignatowich have the lead.
3-2-1.
Now he does damage off the two-y. Does Ben play different with his brother in front of him?
Sure. I absolutely think so.
3-2-2.
Collin is as in his mind as you can be. Maybe the other player Ben already beat today, and Jesse Irvin, from a strategic perspective from their time together on court. Okay.
And Ben is asking for a
Correction. Point.
check of where Jimmy's serve is coming from there. He's not questioning whether that return from his partner went deep, but Ignatowich has one of the biggest serve. He doesn't always go for it. You know, that's one of the things I'm like, let's see it. Wow. Had to clear his body and play it way behind him.
The hook, like that's not the J.W. Johnson
No,
forehand
exactly.
dink. That's the hook counter from Ignatowich.
5-2-2.
And it is 5-2.
Stop. Service warning. Toss too high. No low to high.
All right, Nancy
Reserve.
Packerzina was on
5-2-2.
Wyatt Stone the other day. Ben asked her to check it.
Beautiful third from James.
Set out.
I hate to say it, but that's real information when it's James Ignatowich we're talking about right
Huge
there.
information.
2-5-1.
And nice shot by Ben also.
Topspin lobs in there. The retrieval is not. What a shot from Gabe Tardio.
Love it from Gabe. Sorry I didn't say something earlier. I was hoping he would try one of those. Especially if James Ignatowich is going to be hugging the line. He can go with that cross-court ball and not have to worry about James covering for Collin.
Point.
And then Collin misses a return as he's trying to get to his spot.
4-5-1.
Lead down to 1.
Second serve.
Jay on it.
I mean, that's the way they practice. They just put a ball in play and
4-5-2.
heads up,
For an hour or two.
Yes. And a wild miss serve there for Ben.
Yeah, dink, dink, speed up.
Whatever
counter,
you want.
the
Everything's
whole,
in play.
Whole shebang.
5-4-1.
Ben is letting a lot of opportunities go.
They both are.
Second serve.
He had it. But the air speed ups of both Ben and Gabe Tardio. I mean, I think we're approaching 6 or 7 real legitimate opportunities that have been passed on.
Nearly a minute in that rally right there, and then Jimmy just got his paddle positioning
5-4-2.
off on the put away. So another one returned to Collin, and he popped up a backhand.
Four, 5-1. Point.
Nice put away from Ben, but that was just a rare sighting to see a fourth shot from Collin Johns on the backhand side.
I know.
You just don't see that.
That's not available.
Not a traditional kitchen speed up, but he is not going to let that one bounce. Takes it out of the air. Ben cleans up.
6-5-1. Point.
And
Timeout
just
receiver,
when
7-5-1.
it was looking like Collin and Jimmy.
Yeah. I mean, it's the James
15
Ignatowich
seconds.
experience. I mean, I love
No
what he does. He has special tools. He has special skills. But there usually is a little pocket of mistakes that happen each game for James Ignatowich.
And we are currently in the pocket. The question is, how big is the pocket?
Point.
That's just really good on the other side.
Yeah. Jam up Collin on the body, unwinding the stack.
8-5-1.
He catches it. Wow.
He's not passing up any opportunities out of the air.
Just enough spin to get that down in time. What a roll dink from James Ignatowich. And for me, this is coming down to thirds. I mean, Gabe and Ben get to the line every time.
5-8-1.
These two have not. And there's another example right there.
Second serve.
Yeah, that's a minimum of 4. A couple dink errors from James, and that's the difference.
5-8-2.
And then a pretty high drive, which is right in the wheelhouse of Ben's. And that possession lasted about 14 seconds.
Gabe Tardio pretzeled up, but James Ignatowich not able to keep that backhand poke in play.
9-5-1.
Unbelievable. Oh, paddle clank too. Did he hit his hand? Luckily,
so.
that's a player that's heavy with the tui there might have been in trouble with the left hand.
9-5-2.
Ben was flying in there. Yeah, so this is 9-5, and Gabe's speed ups have not been good at all.
I said minimum 4 for the third shot for James, minimum 4 for the speed ups off of the bounce for Gabe Tardio.
All right, they get in this time. Wow. And then it goes off Jimmy's back after Collin saved his face with the one. My word.
I was thinking maybe Ben would start to occasionally attack cross court if he's not as willing to do it straight ahead from his brother. That was a fantastic flick. James wore it. Nice controlled drive from James Ignatowich to get in.
Yeah, it just popped up there. Can't happen.
Yeah, right through the middle.
Yeah, just tried to put a pretty plain dink into the backhand side. Went way too far. And there's that frisky youngster from Bolivia. What a move.
Game point.
Game point for Ben
10-5-1.
and Gabe. And what a drop.
Point game.
So it was close. They even had a lead to Collin and Jimmy, but all Ben and Gabe down the stretch, 11-5. We'll see if older. We've seen a fairly passive
Game
Jimmy
2,
here. Let's see if that changes at all.
0-0-2.
Cross court speed up again from B.Johns. He's found something.
1-0-2.
And when he finds something, he keeps doing it.
Can't go it, bro.
I mean, it's amazing how that works because he's almost off the ground with that.
I mean, Collin is
0-1-1.
winning the heads-up battle when Ben is speeding up at him, no doubt.
Second serve.
James looking for that extra delicate fifth shot and can't find it.
Yeah.
0-1-2.
Collin's drop almost hit the moon.
Set out.
Heard an extended sorry from James there.
1-0-1.
Oh, that's pretty from B.Johns. Tui Nation down the line. Where's Connor Garnett?
Looked the exact same, too.
2-0-1.
Collin went one finger to flat hand very quickly.
Wow.
That's what happened when you pass up an opportunity, which I think Collin did.
He definitely did.
Half a second later, it's coming right at your body.
And in the middle of that rally, Gabe's just fixing his hair. Ben's got it. We're good.
I wonder if he has a bump from that tag he took from Annalie Waters earlier today.
Second serve.
Every time Gabe sends it, it is not going well. However, 11-5, 3-0. So the rest of it's going very well.
3-0-2.
I mean, the difference for how easy Gabe and Ben get in versus the other side. Man, that paddle position. And then a rocket ship from Ignatowich. I'd like to see more of that.
Oh, Ignatowich, he shuts down the line so well with that two-handed backhand. Very hard to beat him in space.
0-3-1.
I mean, the struggle is real.
Yeah.
That was actually a pretty darn good drop from Jimmy.
Yeah, well-placed fourth from
0-3-2
to set up Gabe Tardio.
What a roll from Ignatowich.
He's had a few of those extra sharp.
I said point. And I said point.
So Collin Johns getting into it with Nancy Packarzina about missed calls of the score here. And he is,
what that was.
He is not happy, and let her know.
1-3-2.
There's a solid fifth from Ignatowich. Been rare error. See if they can string a couple together here.
2-3-2.
Wow, the court coverage on this rally is insane. And then Collin pops it up.
Kind of pronates the wrist to push that ball back behind Ben. And Ben snags it out of the air for a clean winner.
So the recovery from Tardio on the ATP defense was amazing. Off the tape and wide. What a drop. Oh, boy. And Collin glanced. I know he's wearing sunglasses, but there were some lasers at Nancy, the referee, after that.
So do you know exactly what he means?
He just she, in his opinion, she is not hearing out calls and so forth, so she's not sure what happened at the end of the rally.
Gotcha.
The mannequin got it back that time.
Beautiful defense.
And they survive with a little help from the tape. And Jimmy is drinking something that quite the blue color over there in the corner. Well, big jug.
From our perspective, the sun is shining through the court, and he is dripping a lot of sweat down there. That extracurricular.
Point.
Yeah, Gabe lost his balance, but.
Oh, okay, I see.
This is a weird one because this is a momentum, but he was hauling back because an unexpected lob. I want to. This is going to be very interesting. I understand momentum.
After review, the referee's fault call stands. There was a fault. Loss of challenge, no free challenge remaining, 1 free challenge remaining. We will resume play at 3-4-1. Time in.
Shadow creeping in on the end that Collin and James are on.
Second serve.
Sharp cut dink from B.Johns, and just an extra variable for James Ignatowich to deal with third shot. That little pocket of shade over there.
Wow, waves the Cobra, and where's it going? Back through the middle.
Yeah, he got James to hop pretty aggressively off the kitchen line backwards.
4-3-1.
All Collin can do is just stab at it with his backhand.
Oh, that was scary.
Serve.
Yeah, might have got up into the throat or the chin
I
off
know.
of the paddle
4-3-2.
to B.Johns.
Ben actually caught Collin, and it was worse, much worse than that, in the eye on a friendly fire deflection a few years ago. Oh dear, Gabe,
Stop it.
Gabe.
Well, it didn't work on James. He said,
I mean,
I'll try Collin.
Collin shorter, I'll do that one.
Yeah, don't listen to me just because I say I like your lobs.
That's
Three,
true.
four, one.
We've found the source. Wow,
Point.
flamingo miss from Ben.
Yeah, not close either.
Tied at 4.
4-4-1.
I mean, it is
Second
just
serve.
fantastic when he makes that move.
It's explosive, well timed, and he doesn't fake it that often to where it puts it in the mind of his opponents. He just waits for the right time and goes.
Point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got one in the net moments ago, and this one out. Neither shot very
5-4-2.
difficult.
No, Jimmy was crouching down for an absolute bomb coming at him, and it never did. And that's an interesting half-hearted two-way speed up that's destroyed by older brother Collin. And here we are again. They've got the lead, do Collin and James. Can they finish?
6-4-2.
And misses the ATP.
Point.
And a litany of errors from B.Johns here, and it is 7-4.
3 unforced and a really bad backhand speed up that Collin crushed. That is the difference.
7-4-2.
Make that another one. Wow. So 8-4 for Collin and Jimmy, and Ben has to call a timeout because he is the problem. Will we have a game 3 here? We'll see right after this.
Time in. 8-4-2.
It was an effort, but they get in. Gabe's not going to pass anything up.
Youngster will keep firing. Nice deception on that last ball.
4-1.
Almost a full whiff from Ignatowich. Just got the tip of the paddle on it. And it's Collin Johns who sees just the second ball. Jimmy has been really good at the kitchen line. I cleaned it up in a big way with the dinks.
5-1.
That's why you don't pass up on the attacks out of the air, Gabe Tardio. I know your off-the-bounce trigger pulls are wonderful, but take their time away if you can. Mostly cross court between Ben and James Ignatowich.
And Ignatowich says time out before the
from Collin and James, and a really nice speed up from Gabe Tardio. That's all it takes. Just fifth, but they'll get another chance to score points.
Yeah, the rare time they don't get to the kitchen. Jeez.
Collin looking for James to come over on that last one.
Yeah, I can't even believe that just happened. And we've got snowmen wearing suntan lotion in San Clemente.
8-2.
So gets the grind. So the lead is gone, but they don't trail.
8-1.
Look out. Oh. Collin thought it was coming. And he doesn't go. Oh, no! Collin is basically urging Jimmy to send a couple of these at him, and he doesn't until he does and misses the sitter. I don't know how Gabe got the one before it back.
That's right. That was the most impressive part to me.
8-2. Set out.
Gabe, are you kidding me? That's incredible.
8-1.
Right side, strong side.
That's right, baby. Disgusting
Again.
for both of them.
Yes.
Point.
Ben just grinds them down. There were some magic hands in the middle of that rally where they
Timeout
both fired
receivers,
away at
9-8-1.
each other.
This is a free challenge timeout, 45 seconds.
So they use their free challenge timeout here. 8-4. Ben is not looking good at all just about 5 minutes ago, and suddenly they're 2 points from closing the door.
Yeah, there's been some really interesting.
We'll jump back to play. We'll get that bracket for you in a minute. Collin doesn't remember those.
9-8-2.
They get one crucial stop. Can they find a second? Wow, popped up dink from CJ, and we are at match point.
Match point. 10-8-2.
Oh my, and Ben pops it up twice, and Collin cannot deliver. So Collin Johns once again cannot beat his younger brother, and it is Gabe Tardio and B.Johns who are moving on to the semifinals tomorrow. Hannah Johns will. Welcome back, everybody, to the Select Medical Orange County Cup presented by Rainstorm. And once again, younger brother reigns supreme, and he is standing by with his partner, Gabe Tardio, and Hannah Johns.
Well, guys, this was a much-anticipated matchup, brother versus brother. What did you go into this match thinking? Were you excited to play?
Yeah, you know, it's been a while since we played each other in men's doubles, but it's, you know, it's a lot of patterns, and it's always fun. So fairly strategic match, and came into the match with a lot of kind of strategic game points, and it ended up being a lot of cross-court dinks. Obviously, Collin knows my patterns pretty well from practicing for so many years, so I was a little wary of speeding up at him, and that made for some long, grindy points. But happy to play pretty decently there and get some decent points in.
Well, you guys went down in both games. You probably knew that Ben really wanted to win this match. What was going through your head?
Yeah, no, to be honest, they played really well. So like Ben said, it was a really, you know, long rallies, and I knew that if we wanted to win, we had to, you know, keep thinking. And, well, I didn't think much, you know, it was all Ben, but I trust him, so all good.
Yeah. Mainly it was just dinking with Iggy the whole time, endlessly. Was that part of the strategy?
Yeah, for sure. That kind of just turned out to be a good pattern for us. And when Gabe saw some opportunities, he definitely took them. Obviously, his attacks are no joke. Even with you know, James having great hands in front of him, he's still going to pull triggers, which I'm always game for. You know, when he speeds up, good things happen. So I was there to grind, and Gabe was there to speed up when he needed to.
Well, you and Collin have 33 golds together playing as a duo. Obviously, that's over now. But you know his game so well. Do you feel like in some of those rallies, like, oh, I already know where he's going?
Yeah, and vice versa. I hit a couple speed-ups where he just kind of reflexed it back for a winner, and I was like, yeah, I think he knew that was coming. That was probably inadvisable. So it definitely made me wary. I needed like a very high one to make sure I could actually get it down. Otherwise, he punished some of my attacks for sure.
All right, guys, a fun one, but you are headed to the semifinals. Congratulations. Dave.
Thank you, Hannah, and that'll do it for today.